Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video. I don't know you guys, is it just me? But I just feel like the last at least 2 or 3 episodes of Izingane Tembu, they've just been dragging like one thing. Imagine we are still in Sun City, you guys. Sun City was literally a 2 days, 3 days type of trip, but literally we're on week 30 is it week 30, you guys, while we're talking about Sun City? And I'm just like, why are you guys dragging this whole thing? Because I just feel like maybe it's for content or whatnot, but we do know, you guys, that we are rounding off Izingane Zesthembu season 2 um season, and we are how many episodes away? I mean, like, besides the one that's about to come out, we are about 1 episode away. So let's just say we are about 2 episodes away, but the dragging of everything is just like starting to like really get to me. This next episode, what I predict is that we're still going to be continuing on the conversation or on the scene of Vicky, Mpumelelo, Unogubonga, and Usne, which I kind of feel personally for myself that they could have summed it up into like one type of episode. I know, you guys, that maybe the episodes are limited in terms of time, but I guess I just don't appreciate it when these shows are like kind of like making something long that is unnecessarily long. So we know, or I predict that this week, that's what we're going to be finishing off. We're going to be finishing off the conversation between Uviki and Umpumelelo, and we'll be seeing Uviki talking about something about why did Umpumelelo block her. I'm just like, at this point, I really am even tired of speaking about Uviki and the Virgin and whatnot, because it's like the whole season, you guys, is centered around the Virgin. And quite frankly, I'm tired of speaking about the Virgin in a past tense, or the Virgin as if we don't know who she is. She must just come, Kaiwani, to the show now and let us see her. But I guess that's not how things are done. And then another thing we're going to see in this next episode, you guys, is that we're going to see them Selekus having their Last Supper. Now, one thing we know about Last Supper is Jesus himself had his Last Supper with his disciples. And amongst his disciples, there was one person who betrayed Jesus in the table, which was Judas. Judas basically betrayed him for shekels of money. So I guess I don't know if Usne is the Judas here who is willing to betray her whole family just for a minute of fame, or just for a minute of let me not say famous per se, just for a minute of attention, because I really don't understand why she's literally becoming coming for literally everyone on the strip. Now, I spoke about this, the fight that's going to outbreak between Usne and Ulwandle. Ulwandle really gets angry because you can see that it's something that, you know, Ulwandle actually wants to lay his hands on Sne. I don't know if it's just you guys, if it's just me, but you know, one thing I've noticed about Ulwandle, you guys, Ulwandle seems quite short-tempered. There's those people, guys, that when you look at them, they're quiet and you think to yourself, you can walk over their heads. But the moment you get to them, the moment you get to them, the anger that they have, you'll be surprised. Because I was quite surprised. I'm like, and then Ulwandle to a point, you know, where he's willing to even throw hands. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I know for sure he's going to be getting, if he did not as yet, get a pep talk from his father. Because listen, in the Mselego household, that is just not them. They are not the type of people that lay hands on one another. So Ulwandle needs to really find a mechanism of how to deal with his anger, because I mean, there's a lot of them, you guys, and like one or the other is always going to step on the other's toes. So you can't, you know, you can't be wanting to deal with things in that way. But then again, another thing that came to my mind is if Ulwandle also, if there's a possibility he doesn't share in the things that Uabongwe feels towards Ne. I mean, Ulwandle is also one of the people who have loved with Sneh. So I don't know if maybe his tolerance of Sneh is also low because he has experienced Sneh firsthand. He's lived with her. He's seen Sneh maybe disrespect his mother. So maybe the tolerance he has towards Sneh is not like the rest of the others because him and Abongwe have actually stayed with Usne. And maybe that's why they are the two siblings that are quite, seem as if they really can't stand Sneh to a, I don't know. Yeah, but that's one thing that I'm guessing. But yeah, that's that. We see Ulwandle, we see not Ulwandle, we see Umpumelelo and everyone else trying to Tiba, trying to prevent Luandle from laying his hands on Sneh while Sneh's like, let him hit me. But another thing, you guys, that I remember seeing, and I just can't remember where I saw this, but I'm sure I saw it on one of their trailers, which I can't seem to find now, is that on this final episode, not final episode, on this last night, I guess, in Sun City, this is where the fight between Uvuyogazi, the physical fight between Uvuyogazi and Utirelo is going to outbreak. Now, I don't know what's going to be causing it, but I just have a feeling someone somehow is going to say something that's going to trigger the other. And I'm sorry to say this, but Utirelo's like the one who normally is good at being the instigator, who's normally good at stirring the pot. Uvuyogazi is not that type, you guys. I have not seen Uvuyogazi starting a fight or just saying something like out of the blue to spite Utirelo. So I foresee this fight being started by something Utirelo says that Vuyogazi eventually is like, you know what? I am tired of you. And yeah, I just don't know if it's gonna happen in this type of setup, in this episode or the next episode. But I do remember Umpumelelo actually calling the two ladies to come and sit together. And I remember him calling the two ladies to come and sit together. And I don't know if it is Utirelo, but I remember Utirelo saying something like, she's a witch. Yeah, she's a witch, or she doesn't have a good heart, or something like that. And that Utirelo saying that I'm tired of like being the good person. And yeah, I don't know if they're gonna reserve that for the next episode, which is gonna be the last episode. But I really wish they would just like wrap it up now, because I'm just like, okay, fine, we get it that Uvuyo guys is leaving. Just like sum it up right now. So I don't know, guys. You tell me if I am just the one, if I am just rushing things, or are you also tired of them prolonging like this whole thing? I enjoyed the season 2 of Izingane's Temple, but quite frankly, like I'm kind of tired of it now, and I really want them to like sum things up because they dragging things unnecessarily. But that's what I predict for the next episode. We'll see what's what, but yeah, I don't know why the ladies will even be fighting because I mean, Uvila has made up her mind she's leaving. So what would the fight even be about? Like, why would they get to that extent of physically fighting? Maybe the meeting of bringing them together from Pumelelo's side is for the sake of, at the end of the day, these are his baby mamas and they still need to get along. But yes, at the end of season 2, I foresee Mpumelelo leaving, coming out of season 2 with Utirelo. We all know that Vuyogazi alone. Sneh basically creating much more drift between her and her family. Because quite frankly, right now, Sneh is like, there's them Selegos and then there's me. Yeah, and yeah, guys, tell me what you think. What are your predictions for this upcoming Sunday episode of Izingane's Temple? Tell me your thoughts. Do you feel like they're prolonging things unnecessarily? What are your thoughts regarding the fight that is gonna come out of Uvuyogazi and Utirelo? Who do you think is gonna start the fight? What do you think it's gonna be about? Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys on the next one.